Hey guys, Jerry from Showtime Audio. So we're working on this beautiful 2020 Sprinter 4x4. Look at this thing. So this thing is super outfitted for like overlanding. It's got all the bells and whistles. Now the only thing it did not come with is it came with a really basic stereo. I mean, it's literally a single DIN horrible radio. The client wanted Apple CarPlay to actually be able to see the backup camera because it's in the rearview mirror and it's literally about that big. The other thing too is obviously there's a lot of money in this vehicle, so he wanted to protect it and he wanted to keep it. So not only did we do a alarm remote start, but we also added an IGLA. So IGLA is not just for high performance cars, it's also for anything you want to keep, because right now the car theft is huge. And so better to spend a little bit of money up front and not have to deal with the insurance, trying to find the car if you find it, if it's destroyed. So obviously it's easier to protect it up front than to deal with it after it goes away, right? Especially something so unique. You're not gonna, you can't go to the dealer and just buy one of these with all the upgrades that he's done to the vehicle. So we're gonna walk you through all of that. All right, so we wanna show you. So we're gonna try and start the vehicle. So we're gonna press the key. Car does nothing, right? So now I'm gonna put in the PIN code. We'll get 2 chirps and the car will start. So again, now it's protected. There's no way to steal the vehicle with a relay attack, a can injection. Even if they happen to take the actual keys from your person, they still can't start it unless they know the PIN code. So on the normal vehicle, it comes with this pocket and a little stereo that's this big. Again, that's just for this truck. I mean, you need to have Apple CarPlay. He takes it on a lot of road trips. So therefore, like, having Apple CarPlay or Android Auto is super useful because you have Apple Maps, Google Maps, Waze. I mean, just everything. You can also have internet radio. You can text while driving, verbally without having to take your hands off the wheel. Make and receive phone calls, get directions. I mean, it's just, the possibilities are endless, right? So we put in this ILX Alpine F511. So this is the biggest unit that Alpine makes. It's an 11-inch touchscreen. But the nice thing about that is the size lends itself well to this, because when you're on the road, you're not struggling to look at these tiny icons. You actually have big icons and it's right here, right within reach, right? So it's not only is it a cool thing, but it's actually functional, right? It actually helps improve the driving experience for the client. So the other thing that we have is the factory camera is typically right here in this little spot when you throw it in reverse. So what we've done is relocate that to here. So when you throw it in reverse, look at that. So now you have the whole backup camera on this entire screen as opposed to something about that big, right? So obviously that's better for safety, because you're gonna, and look at how far away the mirror is. You're gonna miss, if something's in your blind spot or something small is in the way. So this helps you not have that problem, right? So we're gonna throw it back in park. The unit goes back. The other nice thing about this unit is it has an HDMI input. So while they're parked somewhere at a park, at a campsite, they can plug in their phone or any other HDMI device and actually watch it on the main screen. So it's really cool because, again, this is a overlander. They can literally park and spend the night in the van or whatever. So this way they're able to actually watch videos and anything on the screen itself. A big thing with these vehicles is for it to be functional and easy to use while you're driving, right? Last thing you want to do is pull over just to fumble around with a cable or something like that. So what we did is we lasered this adapter to fill, so the pocket typically looks like this, but we lasered this adapter and now you have your USB and your HDMI physically, and it's mounted in there. And so you can plug in your USB, you can plug in your HDMI, and you don't have to fumble around with the cable and basically grab the cable and, with 2 hands, you can just grab one hand, plug it in and keep going for HDMI or your USB.